Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Heading back inside House Fontaine. The man within the House Fontaine Knight has a message for you. Maybe we're not going inside. We will see. More armor sets. Alphino. Ah, Master Sin. It is well that you are here. You are wanted within. We are going inside. Alright. I believe Master Alphino wishes a word with you. Alright. And go talk to the other guy to actually go inside. Change to the manor. Yep. Okay. What's the plan? We got situations to deal with. I see. There you are. Have you a moment? There's something I would fain discuss. Yep. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of a Stinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When he described his fateful transformation at Asisla, I feared him lost forever. But the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely account for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Y'shtola and Kryl for more empirical appraisal. And full glad am I that I did, for it would seem they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Knight. Shall we go? Okay. Excellent. Let's not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Alright. More information to work on. Always helpful with everything we're trying to do here. To the Forgotten Knight. Ethernet shine. Here. Running in and jump down to the lower level. Let's start up here at the top. There's not too much space up here, so there we go. Hello.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humors.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I'd sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Ah, I found you at last. A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Yep.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this Dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Of course.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
We shall see.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Okay. I think a big part of our plan should be don't have both eyes at the same time. That's probably smart. But there's the whole getting to that point in the first place. Easier said than done. What news has Sir Emmerich to share with us, I wonder? Let's see. But first, armor set. Aiming, healing, or casting. We'll take the aiming one. Full at level 240. That'll be for the Bard. Which is our other current level 60 we're really working on here, maybe. And 5,000 experience. I'm assuming this is going to be a lot more when we actually get to the next expansion. Start working towards 61 to 70 or whatever it goes to. For now, just slowly chipping away. Complete. That. Coffer. Full set of stuff. Let's look at that here, shall we? Gear set. Got the bard. So we have there. We also have a whole set of different jewelry and stuff too. Recommend a whole new set of things. Look at that. Still have the weapon, because that was expensive and very good. Let's see what the new bard set looks like here. Ooh, fancy. Torrent arms, torrent tabard, augmented torrent of aiming set. Dragon scale kind of thing. The helmet's definitely something. Little mask. Literally just an eye patch. Alright, sure. Let's do that. Back to the Dragoon for now. Alright. Next. An ally for Ishgard. Alvino is eager to hear what tidings Sir Aymeric has to share. Let's. Might Sir Aymeric, perchance, have received word of a Dravanian advance? Or mayhap they have located that's to say, maybe Nidhogg has been found? Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. Indeed. Request accepted.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
Yep.
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Okay. We need all the allies we can get at this juncture. My goodness. Eh. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It's no imposition, Sir Aymeric. To Artik and I, Ishgard is a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I've taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you'll be escorting me to Samal. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvelgar at Zenith in the Churning Mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best that we pay a visit to XIV. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations. I do. I will consult with Vidofnir. I propose this in part of our concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. Alright. Next shrine. Dravania. There we go. Churning Mists. Zenith over there. Huh. It's up. Convenient ceiling hole. Always a good time. That's a good one, Daphne. Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and his companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Dost thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I'm a full dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal? I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain. Yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Samal to besiege the aid of your sire once more. Folly. Thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Hraesvelgar's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I'm content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Daphne. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Alright. We get a snack for the road, I guess. Smells like generation tenacity. Doesn't even matter. Something! Winning over the worm. Easier said than done. Ovno seems eager to press on. But I expected no better answer from Vidofnir. I take little pleasure from having been proven right. It would seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the ire of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphinaud. Scout ahead if you wish, Artie. We shall join you outside Mogholm. Okay. Not making quite as much of a trip of it this time, I'm sure. I heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Few live to see such wonders. I'm reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Isael yet walked at our side. Kopopo, is that you, Artie? Hey. If it isn't Mog, don't tell me you forgot my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. Well, at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Artie? Moglid, Moghan. Apologies, friend. Do you remember the Moogle? Moglin? Moghan? We talked to a lot of Moogles here. I see, Kupo. I suppose our time around the campfire meant less to you than I thought it did. It's Moghan, by the way. But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Mogholm, Kupo? Oh, you know, I'm gonna go talk to a dragon again. Another audience with old Helsvelger. Well, I hope you've brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the great worm's ears easily enough. That's good to hear, Moghan. Thank you. We best press on to Zenith while the winds are in our favor. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. Alright. Onwards to Zenith. For Zenith. Yep. Not the top floor. That's really high up. Zenith. And flying. Go. Alright. We'll see what we can do. You dare summon me again, mortals?
Great Hraesvelga, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Resvelga. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
To parley? Thinkest thou thy purpose unclear to me? Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my brood brother. Obviously, yes.
You foresaw mine intent.
I but read that which is writ plain in thine eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scribe the answer in mine. My beloved Shiva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon, a bridge which thy treacherous forefathers saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest. Thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone in despairing at the murder of our brood sister? Thinkest thou mine own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know that then, upon that accursed day, my heart did wither in my breast, and that kind became unto me harbingers of despair. 'Tis only Shiva's gentle dream that preventeth me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her. I permit my children to offer or deny the aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brood brother's coming, that thou wouldst dare ask more of me, but affirmeth thine incurable arrogance.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Perceivest thou such light in the dusk of mine existence?
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back?
Izel, piteous, deluded Izel. The child did lament her past sins, sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. It was her unquenchable passion, so like to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. And for mine own part, I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brood brother's eye for ill.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Spare me thine idle sophistry. Even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning, what of it? Wouldst thou have me slay mine own sibling to save a city of mortals?
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the warrior of light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Thou wouldst strike down thy friend, and, by example of thy righteousness, persuade me to break mine oath and kill my kindred. Hey, Midgard's armor. How's it going? Don't worry about it. Heed me, my child. The servants of Hadelin envision a different outcome. They intend salvation not only for Ishgard, but for the doomed Dragon Slayer as well. What do you have a drag? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Believest thou the shade of Nidhogg returned? It is not merely a manifestation of his vengeance. The shadow cast by your brood brother's rage. I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee unto greater remorse. While the shade of vengeance remain, the future will ever be uncertain. Let's save our companion. It's not even really Nidhogg at this point. A shade of vengeance. We slayed Nidhogg. And all that. Nidhogg's transformation into rage incarnate is, in part, of my own doing. Rendered unto him mine eye, and empowered his vengeance thereby. 'Tis the purity of my brood brother's wrath that lendeth him his all-surpassing might. Hast thou the strength of will to stand against so terrible a shadow, I wonder? 'Twould seem I must put thee and thy companions to the proof. I shall wait thee in the ruins where Ishgard once dwelled. Heed well the words of my children, and hasten thee to the place of thy trial. Alright. Let us see what this trial will be. Okay. I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It's doubtless one of the children of whom Miss Velger spoke. Come, my friends, let's not keep our escort waiting. Alright. Midgard's armor. Curious wyvern. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. So Kai, now accessible. Duty finder and duty support. Alright. Entrance. Duty support. So Kai, level 60. Lord Commander Imric. Akemedikian Afano. And Parent Temple guy. Just a fourth guy shows up. Perfect. Comments. Light party. What kind of fight this is gonna be? The poor giant that needs to carry us here. Alright. Not too large of an area. Let's see. Pennsylvania. Sorkai. Alright. Duty commenced. Buff. Bonus tombstones. Alright. Use one of the foods we keep getting here, so why not? Save some inventory spaces. Cloud Gardeners. Not strong enough to worry about using damage over time here.
Away with you!
Yeah. And the other one. Full strength here. Okay. Cloud trap. Doomstrike. Doomspike. Doomspike. Alright. Enchanted fan over there. Fascinating.
I have my pride. Focus. Release.
Yes. Very crit. Very good. Okay. Overcome unsevered despair. Tree. Doomspike. Doomspike. Fancier Doomspike. Let's start this up. Fan fight. And that guy. Just inside of the block. Fascinating.
You underestimate me.
And more of them. An answer of sorrow. What is this guy? Chieftain Moglin. Alright. By the 12, it's Chieftain Moglin. That he should be part of the trial. Alright. As far as you go, I think your ridiculous name won't make it past me, Koopa. Yeah. Captain Mogson. Palm guards. Guard Pumpcherino. Palm holy. Times for naps, Kupo. Win. Palm praise. Gonna raise them. Sure.
Focus. Release.
Not chiefly because I'm the biggest. I'm chiefly because I'm the baddest.
Away with you. For the House of Leveilleur!
I'm going to fight.
You underestimate me.
A lot is going on here. Palm guard over here. And a lot of palm guards down here. Does he try to raise all these guys? No.
Down with you!
Doomspike. Stack them all up nicely here. Things are happening. Right, face them all again. Damage.
Down with you!
Right enough. Doomspike. Seems to only be raising these couple over and over. Well, that's fine. I'm dodging that.
Down with you!
For the House of Leveilleur!
Yep. Okay. That's enough. You made your point. This is a fight to the death, Kupo. Right there, too badly injured. Treasure coffer? Anything cool in here? 215 bracelets. Eh. Alright. Jumping over to another area. Alright. Larger than it seems, I suppose. Answer of silence. Unstifled prayer. Alright. The air is rather thin this high up. This isn't a race. Let's pace ourselves. This way. Ah. So what else we need to face up here
Away with you.
in this trial? Some eggs. Guess we're gonna try to hatch. Well, we stopped one from hatching at least. Counts for something. Doom spike. Kai. Cockles. Alright. Sure. And last one. Dragon blew up that gate there. My goodness. Seems like. Yeah.
Away with you!
On the other side too.
Away with
this
you!
pack. Get it. Crit it. And get it. Big wing attack. That's fine.
Away with you!
Treasure? You already have that. Sure. Huskar nor Nidhogg. It can only be the worm depicted on yonder crest. Oops. Carcass. Okay.
Away with you!
More treasure. Close enough. A winged horse, and an enormous one at that. Well, let's see what we do here. Doesn't seem like a very large arena. Damage there, more damage here. Ooh. Sign situation? Interesting.
It ends here.
Yep.
It ends here.
Damage over time. Burn and bright. Ow. Yeah. Just gonna keep trying. Keep doing our best. Moving again. From that side. Down the middle. Yep. Come on now. Unfortunate. And somehow we are back in it. Just at the start of the fight, I guess that's fine. Better than the whole thing. Reset the entire dungeon, I guess. A bunch of stuff. I don't know. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. One over here. Yep. One over here.
You underestimate me.
I have my pride.
And my speed.
It ends here.
Oh. I'm back at it again here. That's something. A cloud there now. That's probably fine. Don't stand in. You can stand in the cloud? I don't know. I'm gonna say don't stand in the lightning cloud. Probably. Other way. Ow. Signs. Run out of walls here too. Whatever that might mean for us.
I have my pride.
Okay. Let's finish this, I guess. Complete. Box. Some more stuff we don't need. Very tinky. For a lot of tinking we're gonna do. Next up. An answer of shame. Defeat Restvelger. Alright. This was easy as that. So there's broodlings here. Doom spike. Last one. Another big jump. That's weathered my trial thus far. I'm not convinced. I will try thy limits. Holy wyverns. Alright. Like that. Here. Attacking. DPS and all that.
Down with you!
Dragon. Rude. I also made a bridge, so I guess that's something. Regular ring. Alright. Next, a blizzard dragon. Let's get it. So he does more icy things. One would assume. Huh. Let's... a little bit more health here. Avoid some icy bits. Almost more Cheshire. Yay. Strength and such. And Hug will spare thee no clemency, unless neither must I. Alright. Here we go. Map of the realm. So what kind? Attack from here. I guess. Well, let's see what we can do.
You underestimate
Cold over
me.
there. This guy is the domain of dragons. How if I contend with such mastery? Yeah.
You underestimate me.
Okay. Sure.
Down with you!
Second. Lots of attacks. Goodness. Now don't stack. Here, it's going to get hit by one. Damage over time.
I have my pride.
Bite on warrior. Press thy attack. You betcha. Oh, slippery. It's gonna slip slightly out of the way there. A perfectly reasonable spot to me.
You underestimate me.
Call. on these. An icy wind over there. Could almost see it. Resolve have listed my scrutiny. Hence there is hope to be had among such as thee. Alright. Damage. Damage. Yeah. It's over here getting hit by everything. Very good. We're just leaving. Alright. Trying to find Algon's tombstones. It's 60 Algon tombstones. Some treasure, I guess. Oh, there you go. Fantastic. Even bereft of an eye, my brew brother was a fearsome foe indeed. By having tasted thy strength firsthand, full well can I imagine how thou didst bring him low. The dread title of Azure Dragoon is no empty appellation. Very well, I shall trust in the seed of man one last time. By thy deeds shall the flickering hope that lingereth yet within my heart be kindled anew, or extinguished forever. Alright. That you yet stand is ready proof of your determination, mortals. Let us fight as allies, then. Together banish my brew brother's vengeful shade. On my oath, the wrath that once was Nidhogg shall meet its end. Alright. This I swear on the memory of my beloved Shiva and the soul of lost Isael. Alright. Very good. Oh, my poor ribs. That was a painful reminder of the great worm's might. And had he truly meant us harm, we would not be standing here now. Plainly his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training, of the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. Ow, Kupo. Let me begin by congratulating you on the conclusion of your trial. For one with a name more befitting a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. What? When I told you about my next trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. That's triple shifts for you, Muggin. No. Triple? That's not fair. There's no justice, Kupo. None at all. Alright.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours. 'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
Right now? It's right now.
Oh, gods.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
It's a big deal. And an emergency. That we will worry about. Next time. Goodbye.